Can you really fit amps, pre-effects, post-effects, cabs, connection to an online community, and a whole bunch of other tools into such a small device? I think they've actually done it. Here we go. Hey, here we are. Okay, so I thought that was pretty groovy. If you think that's so well, if you think it was heavy, sounded good, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit that belly thing. That'd be much appreciated. So look what we have here. So I've got the Beam Solo connected to, whoops. Got this thing connected to my guitar over here. I'm recording through USB, and I've got it connected through Bluetooth to the Beam app on my phone, on my iPhone over here. I was lucky enough to have this thing at my place a couple months ago because I made the email rollout videos for Blackstar. So when you buy this device, I'll put a link in the description box down below. You will get some emails how to work with it, and I was lucky enough to make those videos for you guys. So what do we have here? So we have the amp loaded up. This is the St. James 100. We have pre-effects, we have gates, we have a bunch of effects over here, as you can see. And my favorite pedal, of course, a boost in front of an amp. There's actually so much stuff in here, to be honest. So this is just even the pre-effects section. Then we have the amp section over here. We have a bunch of amps, Blackstar amps and other well-known amps. We have post effects, like modulation effects. And one thing I love, which is the thing that affects the sound the most, I'd say, is the cab. So we can choose different cabs and different mics as well. And I've never tried this, but I think you can link it up and play it together with music. But all of this in this nifty little device. But how does it sound? So I've loaded up this preset called Mendel James. I'll make sure by the time this video is released, I've uploaded these presets because you can upload patches, share patches, download patches, etc. So for the video, I used 2 tones because I did quad tracking. So 2 left, 2 performances left, 2 performances right, but 2 different amps. So one is the St. James, and this is the exact preset which I used. So this is the St. James. Yeah, here we go. Pretty nifty. With all honesty, I did some post EQ in the mix, like an SSL EQ and some Pro Q4 to beef up the tone a tiny bit. So just want to be fully transparent here. That's talking about that intro song you just heard. Okay, so that's the Mendel St. James, and now the Mendel Rec. Of course, we know this amp. It sounds like this. And on that, I used the modern cab. Because with metal, I like 4x12 cabs. And in this case, on one tone, I used the modern cab. And on the St. James tone, I used the classic cab. We have a bunch of different cabs here as well. While I'm at the St. James, this one, let's just add a bit of delay. Normally I have it a bit slower. Just like that. And let's turn on the reverb as well. Put the mix a bit down. And I think we have a pretty good lead tone now. That sounds cool, in my opinion. Now there's one thing I saw in here which I haven't checked out yet. So we have this acoustic preamp. So I'm curious how this thing sounds. Because this thing wasn't in there when I was still helping with the beta stuff and checking out the app. So let's take a listen. I'm gonna add some treble over here. I'm gonna put my guitar in single coil mode because I have Fishman pickups. The Devin Townsend ones. Okay, that's lovely. Let's add even more reverb and more delay. I mean, I think that's a lovely clean sound. Let's try a different amp, shall we? Let me just load up this Mendel Rec preset again, which sound like this. Gate's a bit too tight, I think. That's better. And now, what other cool stuff do we have here? Let's just try one more amp. Let's just try, the 800. Classic. Up the gain. Back to active mode. Yes, okay. Up this level. Here we go. Yes. Okay, let's try this with the classic cab because that one's a bit brighter. Yes. That's what she said. Man, I should have used this amp for the intro song. Okay, quickly just add again a bit of delay, a bit of reverb. And just for fun, let's give it an 80s vibe. Let's add some chorus. I mean, I genuinely think that sounds awesome. It's so wide, that's what she said. Cool. All right. I mean, I could go on for hours in like this, and there are a ton of videos that will explain every single feature, because you can use this dial to tweak certain settings, and we have like patch, gain, EQ, effects, etc. For me, the most important thing is, does it sound good? Okay, so here's the thing. Does it sound exactly like a real tube amp? In my opinion, no. Fair and square. But does it sound good? And I could even say, does it feel good? I think so, yeah. It doesn't feel like a real tube amp, like this $2,000 or $3,000 tube amp. No. Does it sound cool? And is it awesome to have like an amp with you, and you could go anywhere and put your headphones on and be inspired and write stuff? Yeah. I mean, that's a great tool, I think. Wouldn't you say? That's my opinion. We have a metronome, we have a built-in tuner. I mean, does a tuner actually work? There we go. It actually works. And you can even record on this. Could even say it's a no-brainer. Okay, so I hope you liked this video. Make sure to check the links in the description box down below. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, hit the bell thing. That'd be much appreciated. And you know what? See you next time. Whoop, whoop. Cheers.